Okay, so here's the thing. I played my first drill level yesterday, and I won. Um, it was scenario 109, the Furious Factory. I did upload the video. The problem is that it is 3 hours long, and like 2.5 of that is the scenario itself, and at least 1 hour of it is just because I screwed up on Bone Shaper and I lost my Bone Ball, and Bone Shaper had to take on a room by herself that had ruined machines in it, and so the plan was just summon skeletons until the ruined machines self-destructed on them, and it took an hour for that to happen. um, I hadn't played the level before, and it's like the level comes down to dodging lasers, so like the planning phase took me a long time all the time, and I just don't really want that to be the first drill level that I show off. So I have the video uploaded. It's unlisted, and I'll put the link in the description if you want to watch it. But I don't know. I just didn't. I think for the most part, it's kind of boring. Drill did extremely well. Drill did exceptionally well. I was very happy with it. Very proud of the drill. But I was not proud of my Bone Shaper or Pyro play. So it's hidden. You can watch it if you want to, but you shouldn't really want to. And I'm ready to move on and get my other characters, because I'm really, really excited for that. So we're going to pretend that the True Oak, this scenario right here, it requires a sled or climbing gear or something like that to play. Because that will retire Pyro as well. So, close enough. So yeah. That is what I am doing. I guess other stuff that's important. Somebody showed me that there is a way to organize the shop, which was very, very kind of them. I greatly appreciate it. It still lags the ever-living heck out of my computer. But we can sort by type and item number using this item shop thing, which is very nice. And so now all of the boots are down in here, and if we zoom in all the way, it doesn't lag too badly. I did get some new items because I built the jeweler, so I now have the glorious bracelet. Oh my gosh, the lag is unbelievable. The moon earring, steel ring, and the deep earth brooch. So we got those. We also upgraded the craftsman and got, I think maybe the most important item from the craftsman was the shell armor. And so I paid 4 morale because I think I forgot to pay 2 morale last time I double built. But I really like the shell armor during your turn, ward yourself, because like you can see, oh, I'm going to be attacked for 8 this turn, and just toss the shell armor on a character who can't ignore negative item effects. So anyway, let's put this item shop away so that we can actually look at the screen and get going. Only played the scenario one time, but I kind of liked it. I also had like a fully built, I think level 9 coral, so that made things a little unfair. I don't think anybody ignores negative scenario effects, so let's add 3 -1s. Okay. The scenario is complete when all enemies in it are dead. At the end of that round, read a thing. You know what? I'm supposed to do a road event. You would think I would know how to do this by now. Good to meet you. I'm Hale. Unless we've met before, in which case, well, I'm still Hale. A translucent aether is blocking the road in front of you. You're mercenaries, right? This sheer icy cliff leads to the Crimson Plant Grove. I want you to climb up there and bring back a red one of that one plant, you know? You do not know, but she's willing to draw you a picture. After a few hours of climbing, you crumple the drawing of the plant you're looking for, and, well, it leaves... Oh, you uncrumple the drawing of the plant you're looking for, and it leaves a lot to be desired. It looks like there's red axe nuts and red corpse caps here. She was very insistent that the Crimson Plant Grove is precious, and you shouldn't take more than one. Which do you bring back to Hale? The red axe nut or the red corpse cap? I do not remember the right answer to this one. I know I've seen it before. I mean, the base of this looks like, the bottom looks like an axe nut, but it also looks like just an upside down corpse cap. I think we'll do axe nut. Option A. Oh. Well, dang. It was upside down. Everybody discards a card. Oh, well. Sad. Man, that really sucks, because I wanted to start with processing. Maybe I'll still start with processing. Maybe we'll discard, super heat transfer. What does the first area look like? Hounds. Oh, we've just got a ton of retaliate. That's so bad for drill. Hounds and city guards. I guess this guy doesn't retaliate, but man, that's awful. This is going to be such a good area for Pyro this beginning here. Alright, well, I'm sorry, drill. Maybe I want to keep super heat transfer for the wound. I guess we can just get rid of memory drive. I don't know. Very sad. Here it shouldn't really matter. We'll just drop Wrath of the Damned Horde. Wrath of the Turned Earth. And we'll summon the Damned Horde. And here, losing a card kind of hurts, but it's probably not the end of the world. We'll drop Under Pressure. Okay. Those damned zealots, ignorant fools. If they find the true oak, they will destroy it. Lysteritus' words ring in your ears as you set off in haste, seeking to catch up to this radiant order from White Oak. Following Lysteritus' directions, you are soon within the radiant forest once more, passing clearings and ancient menhirs. And ahead, standing in the shadows of a massive oak grove, are the rear guard of the radiant order, ready to block. Wait. Why can I not pull up? Okay, that's fine. My computer's just really struggling. Okay, there we go. Ready to block your passage. Come no further, heretics. The false tree and the lies it represents must be destroyed. The commander points his sword at you, and the others unleash a pack of snarling hounds, which race forward, bounding over trunks and shrubs, snapping at you as you stand your ground. The Great Oak has 2 times 3 is 6 times 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9 times 6 is 54. And is considered to occupy each tree and border hex A in the scenario. It's an ally to you and an enemy to all monsters, with the initiative of 1 for the purpose of focusing. When the Great Oak is attacked, it treats crits as 0s. So the Great Oak is wearing an iron helm. If the Great Oak is destroyed, the scenario is lost. Okay, that's not relevant in the first room here, but it will be in the second. Ooh, we've got Axon and Flame Fruit here. It'd be very nice to get some Axon. Okay. This is going to be a good level for Pyro to go off. Please, let me... There we go. We also... I got a swiftness potion on Pyro in the last one. So that is very, very solid. Okay. These don't matter because both of these characters retire this scenario. So we will just try to focus really hard on Drill. Never kill an elite. Have 0 cards in your hand each time you rest. Move no more than 2 hexes each turn. I really don't want to move no more than 2 hexes because that just sounds so useless. Should I go for having 0 cards in my hand each time? It's possible with processing and memory drive. I would love to get 2 check marks. I did not get my check mark in the first scenario. I did get a chest that had 15 XP in it, though. So that was nice. Maybe I could just never attack in this scenario because there's all the retaliate to deal with. Honestly, I think I'll go for Slowpoke. And this will just not be a good first level to show off Drill. Not at all. Although, with all the retaliate, we want to use Rocket Boots for the top rather than the bottom. So that works at least. It's each turn? Yeah, no more than 2 hexes each turn. So even if I play processing and play 2 bottoms, I can still only move 2. But that's okay. we'll go ahead and start with processing. It gets us up to high pressure, which is pretty good. Because from my experience yesterday, we don't really need to get to overpressure that much. Like, steam armor in high pressure is still good. B-max in high pressure is still really good. And power core in high pressure is still really good. Like, rocket boots bottom is one of the main things that really wants overpressure. But in general, high pressure is pretty dang good. So we'll go ahead and go processing, and then I could even potentially move 2 to right here to destroy this snow rock with Ancient Drill. Most likely not, because hounds will have come up, right? So we'll try to save Ancient Drill. We also probably want to use Ancient Drill to hit this normal, because he's the only guy who doesn't have Retaliate, and this gives us a good amount of Pierce. That'll be a good card to go with Overpressure, so that we can get an attack 5 in him. I guess that means I want to set a Steel Piston, right, to make it an attack 7 into this guy. So we'll start processing, and then we just want, like, a move 2. Which should be easy. Maybe I'll play Superheat Transfer, and we'll just see what ends up happening there. I really have enjoyed the Unholy Prowess bottom. Although maybe the top is actually pretty good here with all the Retaliate. Oh, with all the Retaliate, we definitely want. Decaying Will. So let's do Decaying Will with Bone Ball on turn 1. Decaying Will bottom with Bone Ball top. And then finally, we just want to... I think I'll just Igneous Path with Swiftness Potion here and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need fire for that. Or I could use the Immobilize Self Boots. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I can just do a move 4 with Igneous Path and use Rain of Fire to get my other hazards, and that'll be fine. And I believe we are ready to go. 26 on Hounds, so that's nothing special. City Guards are strengthening themselves, and we're cool with that. So Pyro, we have move 1, Swiftness Potion to make it move 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Rain of Fire right here. These guys all suffer 1 from the Rain of Fire, and then they'll suffer 3 when they walk through the hazards. And it's them. So this guy moves 1, 2, 3, 4, because this way he only has to suffer 1 time. And then he attacks for 5. It does 7. But that's okay. This guy will go 1, 2. And this guy will go 1, 2. Oh, this guy was faster. He still could have gone right here, and it's exactly the same. So attacked for 5 again, it does 4. And then attacked for 3, it does 3. So he took a lot of damage, but I think we're set up for a lot of success now. Shambling Skeleton walks forward. Attack for 2. It does 1. What a disappointment. And then only 2 retaliate on the normal. Then we will set Decaying Will to ignore retaliate and the Bone Ball. And now Bone Shaper is set for success. What are we doing on... Oh, City Guards move less, so 1, 2, 1, 2. And finally, Drill. Processing, so we go up to high pressure, and then next turn we get to play 3 cards instead of 2. And then, I guess Super Heat Transfer, move 1, set Ice. Boom. And that'll move us to overpressure because we did processing first to go to high, and then we get to over. And we're new turn. So Pyro just wants to heat wave, push this guy through a hazard. I can do heat wave with Cinderlance, back up to here, hit this guy, not take retaliate from him, potentially place a hazard right here if I draw it, and then heat wave to push both of these guys back so that this guy would suffer hazardous terrain on the push, and then they would have to suffer it again walking back through. If I do push them both, I could get them lined up like this, and then move 3. B-Max could hit all of these. The problem is that moving 3 would make me lose my Slowpoke, and I would take 9 damage and retaliate. So while that is tempting, maybe not the best idea. Let's see, I want to get Steel Piston set so that I can Ancient Drill into this guy. So maybe I'm just going to go late, either heal or move up with Power Core, attack with Rocket Boots to push, and attack with Steel Piston to get the bonus damage set up. Then the following turn, I don't lose any pressure doing that, so I'll still be over. So Ancient Drill will be a nice big attack into City Guard, and I could even hit the Elite. So we'll do Power Core, Steel Piston, Rocket Boots. Where's Memory Drive? Oh, I discarded it on... Okay, from the road event. Okay. Is that everybody? Or was that just Drill? We haven't done Bone Shaper. So Skeleton's going to hit. Skeleton's probably going to tank. That's fine. I guess we'll just summon Rotting Multitude. And I think going late and summoning Rotting Multitude makes some sense. So we'll make sure we can... I guess I'll Unholy Prowess so that I don't have to suffer the 6. Hounds are just going to Muddle. And that's it. And now they have gone already. Okay, cool. I really like that. So, Pyro, move 2, 1, 2. Attack for 3. Disadvantage, unfortunately. Hey, we still create a hazard. Because this is first, and this would be ambiguous, right? Because it's 0 and +1. So we do get to create a hazard adjacent. This guy suffers 3. Oh, Heatwave can't push this guy. That's fine. And then Heatwave, so I'll have to suffer 2 next turn, but I get to push this guy here, and he suffers 3. And we're low, but we're alive. City Guards, 1, 2... Oh. Oh, but they can't come here. So he sees no matter what, he has to suffer twice. But he comes here to hit Drill. So he suffers 6. He's going to hit Drill for 4. It would deal 5, but I did pick up a piece of armor. So I take 2. Then this guy goes 1, 2, 3, and I guess he sees this hex. So he suffers 6 to get there. Then Drill. So we've got Power Core to heal, Steel Piston, and Rocket Boots. So I guess we'll start with Steel Piston. Attack for 3. I think it does 1. And then I take 3 retaliate. But now we have Steel Piston set. So we can, during an attack, we can power down to add +2. Then we will Rocket Boots. Attack for 3, set fire. We are not doing the power down. It's like you may power down, so we're not doing that. Attack for 3, it would just deal 3, but then it has push 2. Boom, boom, so he suffers 6. And we get fire, and then next turn he'll walk into a hazard and die. And finally, power core bottom. Oh, I could have pressure downed, because then I go pressure up, but then I would have lost the card. So we can just heal for 3 with power core, and we go over. Bone Shaper. Skeleton will attack at disadvantage and misses. And then Bone Ball. Who does Bone Ball see? I guess Bone Ball sees this guy, right? Because he was closest. Attacks for 3. Does 4. And then what is Bone Shaper doing? So we'll set Unholy Prowess so that we don't have to suffer when we summon. And then we will summon the Rotting Multitude. And I think at this point, we are in just the world's most amazing shape. So I'll go very fast, and I'll set a Flesh Shield, and I'll command the Wretched. Here, what do I want to do? I guess I want to move forward and hit this guy with Ancient Drill, right? So we just do Steam Armor. It's attack for 7, pierce everything, suffer 1. Since we're over. That's totally fine with me. And then we'll have to suffer 2 on Pyro, but that's okay. We've got Return to the Source to get a lot of healing. Return to the Source and Deep Fury. I think I'll probably just Force of the Earth. Force of the Earth Liquid Stone could be pretty good. Especially if I get a leaf out of my skeletons. Start. And so I think we'll go first on Bone Shaper. So skeleton number 1 will hit right here. I could Horn of Command it onto Bone Ball, but I don't think I need to. Yeah, we undersped 19, so we're fine. It does 2 damage. Then skeleton number 2 sees that he could stand on this hex or this hex to hit... Actually, no. He would target the Elite Hound, right? Because he sees that he can stand on this hex. So he goes here to target the Elite Hound, and he stacks on Bone Ball. So we're at 1 stack, and then same thing with this guy. He goes here, and now we're at 2 stacks of Bone Ball. And Rotting Multitude is gone. Then we will set the Flesh Shield. So next damage into Bone Ball doesn't do anything. And we will command Bone Ball to attack. Let's attack this guy. We've got 2 stacks, so it's an attack for 5. +1 will kill the normal. It does 5 and leaves them with a curse, which is not too bad. We didn't pull one of the leaves, so let's just go ahead and Element Potion in leaf. And that finishes Bone Shaper, who used Boots to go first, and so now we are on Pyro. Pyro will suffer 2 as a part of the heat wave. And then Force of the Earth. Oh. That's gonna kill me with Retaliate, isn't it? I didn't think about that. I would pull this guy in, and he would retaliate on me, and then I push him away with Liquid Stone. Was the plan. I guess we will amend the plan and target this City Guard instead. Which means I'm not going to get any use out of the Liquid Stone. But I just don't have any way of surviving the Retaliate if I pull in with Force of the Earth. And Bone Ball is going to tank for us, so we don't really care that much. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Force of the Earth onto the Elite City Guard. The attack for 1 crits for 2 and still does no damage. But then pull him, and he dies right here. I also think I'll go ahead and move up 1 and push this guy 1 with Liquid Stone. That way, it's more likely for Drill to kill, and Drill can still move 2 and get the hit off. And then it is Drill. So we will just move 2 with this, We do set fire, but we don't get any of the pressure up or anything because we're already over. So move 2. Then Ancient Drill. We're over pressure, so it's attack for 5, pierce 4, gain an XP, go pressure down. We'll also pressure down with the Steel Piston and gain another experience. No, I wasn't supposed to have gained an experience. Right? Okay. So I just have 2 XP. 1 from Ancient Drill, 1 from Steel Piston here. Oops. So it's attack for 7. And so -2 or better kills. Ah, we got the 0, so we didn't need to push this guy at all. I could have gone for the Hound. But that's okay. So who does this guy see? This guy sees Drill and is going to attack him for 7. That was dumb. I guess I health potioned on Drill's turn. Oh, and Drill gets missed. Okay, cool. Then this guy sees Bone Ball, because Bone Ball was faster. So attack for 7 into Bone Ball, and that will use the Flesh Shield. And then this guy sees Skeleton, because Skeleton was faster. So attack for 3 into Skeleton, and it'll kill a Skeleton. And then the City Guards are both dead. All right. So we've still got full stacks on Bone Ball. Bone Ball will go after the Elite here. That's fine. He ignores Retaliate. I don't have any way to grant an attack into him. I guess we just we go fast and we Grave Digging bottom to get more Rotting Multitudes up to stack onto Bone Ball next turn. I want to return to the source. Yeah, so I'll return to the source and go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will have entered 4 different hazardous terrain tiles, and then I'll be in hazardous terrain so I can push this guy. Drill will just long rest since we got missed. We're full health. We don't have to worry about anything. So Pyro 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal 4. Heal for the number of different hazardous terrain hexes we entered. Then attack for 4, push 2. We can make another hazard if we want. We also heal 2 and gain an XP. Do I get anything by moving a hazard here? Not really, but we'll do it anyway because it's cool. Bone Ball, attack for 5 into the Hound. This time we get this, so we deal 7. Man, I guess we're just going to lose a lot of stacks. And then the Bone Shaper herself will Grave Digging bottom to summon Rotting Multitude. And then Flow of the Black River to heal the full. Not that it matters. Then the Hounds, we get attack 6 into Bone Ball. Oh, I'm not close enough to get Bone Ball shield. Okay. Attack 6 into Bone Ball. It would do 7, so we'll just lose a stack. And then attack for 4 into Bone Ball. It would do 4, so we'll use Warden's Robes. And Bone Ball just takes 2, and now has 1 stack remaining. Drill, long rest, so I completely wasted the health potion. But that's okay. We still have Slowpoke. That kind of makes me want to get rid of Rocket Boots, but it's also the only way I can attack with push without losing it. Let's see. I guess I'll drop Memory Drive. I don't think it's going to be super important here. This is not going to be the best scenario for Drill, but that's okay. That is okay. Because we had to lose the card, we will just long rest here. 52 is pretty slow. I guess Bone Ball is tanking for me, though. I could just move 2 and kill this guy, and Bone Ball has a stack, so I think I like that. let's see. Is there any way for me to pressure down so that move 2 can give me an XP? I don't think so. Not where I am currently in regular pressure. There's no way for me to pressure down with the top. Could I pressure up with the top so that Steel Piston would be attack 2 and get an XP? That I should be able to do, right? Pressure up with Super Heat Transfer and then Steel Piston. Ha, we're first too. Beautiful. So, attack for... Oh, this is going to double pressure up. Attack for 1. I'm surprised there's no fire, but I guess there isn't. Attack for 1. It does 0. And then I double pressure up. So I take 3, retaliate, double pressure up, and I do no damage. But then I have move 2, attack for 3, boom, boom. So now even a -2 kills. We only moved 2. Double pressure down, XP, and 1 damage self. -2 or better kills. +2 also kills, believe it or not. I poisoned this guy with my poison dagger also. Obviously. And since we will go ahead and flexible slippers to pick up this loot. Hound is just going to attack for 5 into Bone Ball. It does 4. So we'll take 4 rather than losing a stack. And then this guy sees here, this guy sees here. Well, Bone Ball first. Bone Ball attacks for 5 because of the poison. Does 5. And then I guess Shambling Skeleton 1 will go ahead and stack on Bone Ball. But 2 will have come here. So that he can kill. My mom texted me. And Shambling Skeleton attacks and kills. And I guess I'll go ahead and set Recycled Limbs, and I'll summon a Returned Servant. Right here. And then I will just leave Bone Ball here. I'll have Shambling Skeleton stack onto him, and I'll command with Horn of Command this guy, and he'll go up to 4 stacks, and I'll get 2 kills, which means 2 ticks of Recycled Limbs to heal Bone Ball up. Pyro, long rests. And we had a successful first room. Let's see. All of these cards are really good. I think we'll drop Under Pressure. We already have a late initiative, so I think we're okay. Move 2 on Drill is going to be really frustrating. I think we're probably just going to... we've got this move 1, loot 1. But we need to move 2 first. That's fine. Regular Pressure. I don't think there's any way for me to drop. But I can go up with Ancient Drill. Move to destroy this rock. Destroying the rock might help the rest of the party, too. So we'll go ahead and do that. I could Steam Armor to gain an experience. I don't hate that. And then next turn, we'll just do the loot 1 to get as much as we possibly can on Drill. I also wouldn't mind moving and healing all allies, but I think we'll do this. Pyro will just come up to the door, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't mind Deep Fury to go ahead and just heal top while I'm standing here. And then Liquid Stone gets me basically there. Deathwalker, we definitely long rest because we've got a lot of good stuff going on. So we'll move to destroy this to go pressure up, and then Steam Armor to go pressure down and gain an experience. Pyro, heal 2, 1, 2, 3, and Bone Shaper. We will keep Bone Ball right here. Oh, I'm dumb. No, okay. We'll tell Bone Ball to walk to Bone Shaper. Then we'll tell Skeleton 1 with Horn of Command to stack onto Bone Ball. Then this guy will tell to walk towards Bone Shaper. And so that is 4 stacks on the Bone Ball. We also just killed, or there were 2 things that died, so that'll proc recycled limbs and we can heal. And then this goes down, and we just have our persistence up. And now that we're long resting, we recover all of our items, and we're in very good shape. We've got a 4-stack Bone Ball, so almost all the way there. And we just need to lose a card. Keep the move 4, keep Rotting Multitude, probably keep Recycled Limbs. Flow of the Black River is good, Grave Digging is good. Every card is good. I think Damned Horde is the card we need the least. Because the 1 extra health skeleton isn't going to be the end of the world. Here we will go ahead and just do processing to get the loot. And then we'll save Power Core to heal up next turn, I think. And I guess I just want to get 1 skeleton out. Maybe it makes the most sense to move over in that direction, though. Move over in that direction and get out a Rotting Multitude. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 2 hexes to summon into. So we'll just do a Grave Digging. We only need 1 stack anyway. It's fine. Pyro, are we opening the door? If we open the door, I don't have an amazing way to get a ton of hazards. I could move 4 with Return to the Source, 1, 2, 3, 4, and place hazards here. Although I think, if I remember correctly, the tree is like here, and we have to defend the tree from it dying. And this is not a big, gigantic room. It's just like a small room right here. So I think I'm going to stall for a turn and get my allies together first. Also, I could have... Why did I not do like a super amazing Swelter while everything was grouped up on hazards? I could have literally attacked everything for 3 and demolished it. That's frustratingly dumb. That could have been such a good turn. I'm sure some people were watching that and getting very upset with me. I think we'll waste Heat Wave. And maybe Force of the Earth. So we'll just get closer. We'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, and summon Grave Digging. Oh. Anybody but Damned Horde, since that's the one with extra stuff. Done. Then Drill is just going to loot 1. That's it, right? Loot 1, nothing with BMAX. What is our pressure? Regular pressure? Were we supposed to... Oh, we went up and then we went back down for the experience last turn. That's right. Okay. And then we can just move 2 this next turn, or I'll just heal the full with Power Core. It's not heal... Yeah, it is heal the full. And it'll put me in high pressure. I don't know. You know, everybody else is so big and stacked up, we don't really need Drill to do a lot. Although the last scenario I played, Drill did do really well. I think we'll tell Bone Ball to come to us, and then we can grant it a move 3 with Command the Wretched, I guess. We can flow the Black River to stack the skeleton onto him, and then move him up with Command the Wretched to get him closer to the door. Pyro, I think we'll go ahead and open, and just set Rain of Fire. Maybe we open with Cinderlance. There's a chance we could hit something. We can also go invisible if we need to. Although the tree has initiative 1 for the purpose of focusing. Bone Shaper first. So we tell Bone Ball to come in. Then we move 2. We move Skeleton 2. So now we have a fully stacked Bone Ball. And we move Bone Ball 3 with Command the Wretched. Then Pyro. Move 2. 1. Okay, so I can hit either of these guys with Cinderlance. Only 16 health and 15? These feel so low. They're monster level 6 guys. Just feels so low. Alright, 46. You press forward, down the trail, and there it is. The true oak stands proud and resplendent, but the glorious calm is broken by the hacking sounds of axes into wood as the soldiers work at cutting the tree down. It will take some time for them to bring down the majestic behemoth, but even one axe mark is too much for your taste. Open both doors. When any door 2 is open, read a thing. So they can hit any hex A or the tree. Do we have a health bar? 54. I think that's what I said, right? And let's see the cards. We have hounds, guards, and... So that's everybody. Okay. Okay. Say less. So standing still and retaliating, moving and muddling, and moving less and hitting all adjacents. So I have one move remaining, and then Cinderlance. What does the goal need to be? I want to protect the tree. These guys are going to come up to it. Which makes me think I want to swelter. If I get right here, this guy's going to move 1, 2, 3 to hit the tree. This guy's going to be standing here. This guy's going to move here. So can I get a rain of fire right here if I move this way? 1, 2, 3. No. I can't hit all of them with Swelter next turn, but Swelter's still probably pretty good. So I'll come here with Cinderlance. I'll hit the guard. It's attack for... We'll call it attack for 1. It does 2 and wounds. And then Rain of Fire. So I'll put 1 right here. That's fine, to make both these guys suffer 1. And then 1 right here. Done. Hound moves here, because this is his focus, and he muddles. Guards retaliate. Pyro's done. Drill was heal. Heal 4, pressure up to high, and then nothing with rocket boots. And Sun Demon. This guy sees 1, 2, but this guy's elite. He sees 1, 2, 3. So he attacks for 4 with advantage. He does 6. And this guy attacks for 3 with advantage. And he does 2. Nice. I guess I could have pushed him back with the gauntlet, but I didn't. Okay, what is the play? The play would have been to Mana Potion Fire so that I could Igneous Path. Oh, this guy also needed to suffer from his wound, didn't he? Or he already did? No, he didn't, because he suffered 2 damage from the attack, 1 from the Rain of Fire, and then 1 from the wound. Okay. This isn't amazing. Bone Ball's going to go 1, 2, 3 and not reach. Ugh. Dang. I mean, I guess I'll just play Recycled Limbs and Rotting Multitude. I'll just move forward 2 and summon 2 skeletons, and Bone Ball will be here, and then next turn I can go fast and Wrath of the Turned Earth and attack the Sun Demon for... He's base attack 8 right now, so he's hitting real hard. I could Swelter to hit these 2. I could Swelter to hit these 2. It might be best to focus on this side. Ooh. I don't know. 48 is going to go by really quickly. I guess at least these guys... Well, this guy is focusing me. He only had move 2 last turn. Oh, actually, you know what? With move 2, he would have gone 1, 2, wouldn't he? Rather than going after me. So the tree should have suffered 2 more, and me 2 less. And now that means he's on the tree. So I'm definitely going to Swelter up here. I guess I could Igneous Path 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Swelter and make everything suffer 5. But that's double losses, and I don't like the way that feels. So I'll still play those cards, just do it in the other order. I would really love for Drill to move 6. Should I just long rest Drill? Okay, how have I screwed this so badly? I need to, like, get here and Heat Wave and push everything away and then place hazards all around the tree so that they can't hit the tree. Just Sweltering to hit these two guys for 3 just does not do enough. It simply does not do enough. So do I short rest to get Heat Wave? Do I short rest here to get... Man, I'm so low on cards since I played 3 losses in the first cycle. I could short rest here to get Flow of the Black River. To do Flow of the Black River, Wrath of the Turned Earth, or Command the Wretched. And then if I push things away and I move Bone Ball to, like, right here, then Bone Ball could tank both this side. And then, let's see, how do I could Cinder Lance Heat Wave. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think that's what I have to do. I want Heat Wave. Please don't be Cinder Lance. Okay, Deep Fury's fine. Deep Fury is fine. So Heat Wave, Cinder Lance. Flow of the Black River. Okay, cool. Return Servant. That's so much better. 1 damage here. Did I suffer a damage here? Did I lose a different card? Or... I did lose a different card. Did I suffer the damage? I did. Because I was at 10 and I went up to 12 when I realized that this guy should have hit here. And I think that this is a way better plan. Way better plan. So we'll Flow the Black River. He goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And Wrath of the Turned Earth. Pyro goes 1, 2, Cinder Lance. Boom, boom. Attack for 3. Attack for 3. Dang, I don't get any strengthens. Oh, well. Show me a hazard creation. No, but I deal some damage. Okay, so 4 and 4 because of the 2 shield. Then Heat Wave, this guy suffers 2, and I push him 1, 2. This guy I push 1, 2. This guy I push 1, 2. Because it's all in range 3. What are they doing? Moving and hitting less. Targeting all adjacents. Dang it. No, we're fine with that. On that side. But we didn't make any hazards. Hound's moving less. Okay. The tree's going to take some damage here, but it won't be the end of the world. Bone Ball. 1, 2, 3 going after the city guard is his focus. Then Flow of the Black River. Move 2, grant a summon, move 2. And then grant him an attack. It's attack for 9 because of the +1. We'll go Sun Demon. 10 into 2 shield, it does 8. That's pretty dang good. Bone Ball's done. City Guard, the elite, he attacks for 3. It does 2. Actually, it does 2, which we will Warden's Robes. This guy, attack for 3 into the tree. It does 3. They're done. This guy, 1, 2. Attack for 5 into the tree, attack for 5 into Pyro. Tree takes 5. Pyro takes 4. This guy only sees Bone Ball, so attack for 4 with advantage. It would do 5, so we'll lose a stack. And that finishes the Sun Demons. Then just the Hound, he has move 3, so 1, 2, 3, and he'll hit for 2. And he does 3. And then Drill. I'm sorry, Drill. I really want the Slowpoke is the thing. I shouldn't have healed. Because, I mean, we're just not going to do anything on Drill. I didn't think I needed him, but maybe I did. Okay. Drill, we're going to move 2. And that'll be satisfying. Can I set Steel Piston without doing the attack? I feel like I can, right? So I'll just move 2 and I'll set Steel Piston. Here we'll just go fast. We'll Flesh Shield so that Bone Ball doesn't take damage and command the Wretched. And hopefully we can kill. Hopefully we can get the Dark so that we can grant a pierced attack into Sun Demon and kill. Over here, I have to suffer 2 damage because I did Heat Wave. That's really bad. I should have... No, well, no, I guess Primal or Gauntleting into this guy only would have worked if I draw a Rolling Push, which we're definitely not guaranteed to. Now, I think I kind of like backing up and doing Swelter. I can do it with Igneous Path. I probably just need to let the tree tank for a second, because it's 38 health and Bone Ball's tanking on this side, so I think I'll do that. Igneous Path with Swelter. I don't know. I have not played this well. Okay, Hound didn't go at 6. That would have been very bad. Bone Ball attacks Sun Demon. So this is attack for 7, so we need +2 to kill. So we'll get a +2 and kill. Beautiful. Then I will set a Flesh Shield. I don't think I did this guy's wound. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I will set a Flesh Shield so that Bone Ball doesn't have to take the next damage it takes, and then grant an attack. It's attack for 6 because he has 1. It does 6 damage. He has 3 shield, and we pierced 2, and we ignore Retaliate. Beautiful. What's not beautiful is that this guy will go ahead and go now and heal these guys, but he didn't do a strengthened attack into the tree, so that's pretty good. Pyro and then Hound. So Pyro is going to move 1 with Igneous Path. And then Swelter. So destroy this, attack for 3 into all of these guys, pierce 2, so I pierce all the shields. So 3, 3, 3. Show me something good. And we suffer 2 from Heat Wave. Okay. So 3, 3, 3, we did 4, 4, 4. We set Leaf. We get a rolling push into this guy, which doesn't matter. And Swelter is done. And then it's the Hound, so he'll come 1, 2, 3. Now, here's the thing. I could Gauntlet him right now. If I draw a Rolling Pierce, or Rolling Push, I don't have advantage. I have 3 Rolling Pushes left. So 1 in 6 chance that I draw a Rolling Push. There are also rolling +1 muddles. 2 of them, I think. So 3 in 16 chance that I draw a Rolling Push and I survive. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I feel like I'm in bad shape. Crit would also kill him. Rolling +1 into +2 would kill him. So we have things that we can pull besides rolling push. Miss was definitely the worst. The worst possibility. So I have to lose a card to not die to the retaliate, and we deal no damage, and he stays right here, and now he hits the tree. Attack for 5 into the tree. That was a horrendous mistake. Horrendous mistake. Drill is going to move 2. I'm being very stubborn, but I want my battle goal. City Guard is going to hit the Bone Ball. He does 4, which we will take. All right, Bone Ball will kill his side. Man, I can't believe I did that. I just did not pull any of the modifiers that I needed. We'll just move 2. We can move 2 and go pressure up with Ancient Drill. Let's see. What do we even have that's useful? I guess... Liquid Stone Return to the Source can kill the Hound. If he goes at 6, he hits the tree, and that's not the end of the world. If what's-his-name hits at range, that's really bad. We'll just let Bone Ball do its thing, and we'll summon some more Skellies. Okay, that's fine. Heal is really good. And hit extra hard, and retaliate. Okay, cool. This is a very good turn. So we will push this guy with Liquid Stone, and then attack him with Return to the Source. And he takes 4, and then he dies to the pull. The next hazard damage is immune, but I don't know how I screwed this room up so badly. I probably should have opened with Igneous Path with Burst Boots, and I could have walled off everything. I guess that's how we'll open this next room. Try to wall this off to keep the tree safe, but it's actually pretty healthy still. Guards just shield and retaliate. Sun Demon just heals the thing that suffered the most damage, which is itself. Drill will just move 2 and go over pressure by destroying this rock. Boom. Bone Shaper. Bone Ball is attacking for 7. And Uber kills. And then, oh, I can grant him a move 4 rather than summoning. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better, I think. And then I'm not going to play the loss to grant him a singular attack. So we'll just, we'll call him there. And then those guys have gone already. I will long rest. We can let the tree tank. Long rest, and then just move 2. Is that attack with poison? No, that's retaliate again. Beautiful. Drill moves 2. And then here, what do we get? Just a singular attack for 6 into the tree. It does 7. Then Bone Ball, attack for 7 into shield 2. It does 7 into shield 2. It does 6 with the +1. And then I've got a flesh shield up. We'll leave the flesh. Oh, no, we'll bring it down. Wow. We have, like, very little stuff. I guess I don't need Flow of the Black River, but it's a nice fast card. I guess I don't need Rotting Multitude. Because we're pretty stacked. It leaves us with only 1 summon card, but I want to keep fast cards. Oh, we drop Recycled Limbs. 100%. 100%. And then here, we get to refresh the items, which is good. We still have invisibility. Return to the Source comes down, but losing that card to damage was so bad. I think I'm going to lose. Do I have to kill all enemies? Yeah, all enemies are dead. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be a problem. On the bright side, Bone Ball still has some stuff going on for it. So we will... I think we'll just command an attack, right? We'll Flesh Shield and command an attack. Drill, we can long rest. And... Pyro... What do we want to do? Oh, Living Magma would have been really good here. I don't know why I don't have that right now. I guess if Bone Ball moves, which I could command a move, then Cinderlance is good. We'll Cinderlance Swelter and hope we draw a 0, create a thing. So I'll go ahead and Horn of Command, Bone Ball. Who's doing what? City Guard's hitting hard. They're both hitting hard. So command Bone Ball to hit Sun Demon. Its attack for 7. 6 and -2, it does 4. Dang. We also didn't get the leaf like I hoped, but we'll Flesh Shield and then Wrath of the Turned Earth into Sun Demon. So this is attack for 8, attack for 6, basically. It does 6, and it will poison. I guess Swelter could kill. I want to hopefully draw a hazard, though, with Cinderlance. So we'll go Cinderlance, move here, attack for 3, attack for 3. Okay, 3, 4, 6, -2. He takes 4, and then attack for 3 into the back. We do create a hazard. So he takes 1, and then we get to create a hazard right here. And then we'll destroy this hazard with Swelter. So attack for 3, disadvantage, attack for 3, and we'll strengthen it. Yeah, this is a ranged attack, so we can't Heavy Sword. So disadvantage into the Sun Demon, we kill, and then advantage into the other guy. Attack for 3, we deal 4, and wound him. And this gets destroyed. We set fire and gain an XP. City Guard attacks the tree, attack for 5, does 3. Okay, I let the tree take way too much damage. Way too much damage. Still have 6 cards on Drill. It's going to take a very long time, moving 2, but we'll get there. We will get there. Let's see, how am I killing this guy? And I have no health is the problem. I guess I want to keep Igneous Path and Rain of Fire to open the door. So I'll return just the source to set fire, and then move on to the hex that he's standing in, as long as I kill him. Which means that I want to go after here, which is fine. I guess I'll just... Well, I want to stack Bone Ball, but that doesn't seem entirely possible. I guess I can move and summon right here. I can Grave Digging Flow of the Black River. Pyro, please kill with Return to the Source. Attack for 3, +1 to 4, into 2 shield, it does 2. And it pulls, and it sets fire. And then I have moved 2. Dang. I guess the only way I was killing was setting a hazard. So I'll move 2 like this, but then I don't get to the next room the way I wanted. I guess I don't pull him and I go here. Then the City Guard goes and he dies to wound. Then the Drill moves 2, and then the Bone Shaper... I'll command Bone Ball to come back. And then I will summon Grave Digging, move 2, and command... Summon Grave Digging, move 2, and command Grave Digging to stack. Oh, but now I have to go super slow next turn. But I can do a big move onto Bone Ball. So I think that's what we'll do. Huge move on Bone Ball. just go as fast as we can and move to... and I guess I'll save B-Max to go over with. I could also potentially move one in loot. And then over here, we're going to open with Igneous Pass and Burst Boots and Fire. And Rain of Fire. Please do not destroy me, room. So Igneous Path, move 2 with Burst Boots, move 6, Immobilize Self. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is not as bad as I remembered it being. And then Rain of Fire. Wait, what? This is not nearly as bad as I remember it being. Striving to defend the oak from the villains, you round it and find more soldiers on the north face of the trunk, including their leader, clad in radiant gold armor. I am the flaming sword of justice, he bellows, brandishing a huge sword that is indeed on fire. His eyes are filled with wild fervor. This heresy will not stand. There is but one oak. That which bathed man in its glory when we emerged from the darkness. To claim otherwise is rah. This man has clearly worked himself into some sort of religious fervor that can't be reasoned with. Open all doors too. The elite city guard is the flaming sword of justice. He adds +1 and wound to all his attacks at the start of the next round and each second round after until the flaming sword of justice is dead. Spawn 1 hounded bee. Elite every other spawning. Dang it. Oh, but he's squishy. Okay, Swelter Bottom is quite good then. Let's see what they're doing, and then we have Rain of Fire. Moving less, I like it. I think I am definitely going invisible, though. Which we've got plenty of health for. And then Rain of Fire. So here, just to make these guys suffer. And we open all the doors. I think this is fine. Let's move less on city guards, so just 2 and 3. So they're not going to get to the things. These guys will. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, because he doesn't care about hazards. Okay. At the start of the next round, he spawns the hounds. Yeah. This is okay. I think we just short rest and we swelter, because we've got enough hazards in this room now that we can swelter, and it does good damage. Pyro's done. Drill, I think we will just move 1, loot 1. Sorry, Drill. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. Man, if only Bone Shaper were faster, though. That would be so good. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's no reason he can't go here to hit the tree. And then this guy goes 1, 2, 3. So we get strengthened attack for 5. It does 6. And then strengthened attack for 4. And the thing wears an iron helm. So it only takes 4. City guards, 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then Bone Shaper. 1, 2, 3. We're fully stacked, so attack for 8. It does 6. Then command the Wretched to command him to go 1, 2, 3 and attack for 8 again. Ooh, 16, it does 14. And then I can even command him to move 4 again. So we let Drill go with this guy, and we move Bone Ball here. And now we're in very good shape. Rotting Multitude, command him to move for 4. Oh, I guess Pyro kills with Swelter, doesn't he? Which is really good. Okay, Igneous Path is fine to lose. We just do Swelter with... I guess Heatwave pushes this guy away. And I make both of these guys suffer a hazard damage. I will have to lose a card to not die next turn. At the start of the next round and each second round after. So we get a normal hound this round, and then nothing next round, and then an elite hound the round after. But I think that's okay. I think that Swelter here is a good play. Maybe Heatwave isn't, though. I mean, I guess Rain of Fire could be okay. Return to the Source could be okay. We just want Bone Ball to go off, honestly. I think we just... Oh. Without Flesh Shield, I don't have 2 fast cards. Well, we'll go fast here, and we'll command an attack, and then next turn we'll just go slow. Or maybe I short rest, and I command an attack. Because we can kill, which is good. And then I move 2 on Drill, and then I can move 2, and I can start helping after that. The question is just, does Heat Waving actually make sense, given that it will cost me... Because I can't even short rest when I play this loss. But Heat Wave is worth 5 damage into this guy, 3 damage into this guy, and 2 damage into this one. And we've got the Bone Ball. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I think it's worth it. So, Pyro, first we will Swelter. Everything suffers 5. Then Heat Wave, suffer 2, suffer 2, push for 2, push for 2, push for 2 so that he targets Bone Ball. Is he hitting all adjacents? Oh, he's hitting all in range 3. So he's going to hit everything here. So Pyro's going to die. That's okay. Oh, well, I guess unless Bone Ball kills, right? Which it could. That is where Bone Ball targets. So we'll leave Bone Ball here so the Bone Ball doesn't walk that way so that I can move 2 and have line of sight. Because we're now Bone Shaper. So we get attack for 8 from Bone Ball. We need +2 to kill. No. So he has 3 health left. Yeah. And then I have move 2, move a summon 2, but just command the Wretched. And now everything except miss kills. And the baby has woken up. Hi, ma'am. Hi. Ugh. How was your nap? We're almost done with this level. We killed the Sun Demon, which was really good. That was really, really good. And so now Hound, he will just come 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really matter. And attack for 3 into Bone Ball. Show me a -1. Do I have Warden's Robes? Maybe not, because I short rested. Yeah, I don't. So we lose a stack, but that's okay. Down to 4. Drill. Gonna pick up a piece of loot. City Guards. Let's see. This one sees Bone Ball. This one sees Pyro. Hi. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3. And then this guy goes... He goes 1, 2, 3 to hit Drill. So we get attack for... attack for 5 with Wound. And Strengthen into Pyro. So Pyro will lose a card. And then Pyro will have to lose a card at the start of the next turn. So Pyro's dead. But that's okay. Pyro did its job. And then this guy hits Drill. Attack for 4. We can't be crit. So we just suffer 1 with Armor and Iron Helmet. And done. So it's every second spawning, right? At the start of the next round and each second round after. So no spawn here. So we just need to kill this guy. Drill will go ahead and ancient drill. So we can hit this guy with ancient drill. We have a ton of pierce, and then we just move 2. We can move 2 with B-max and make all adjacent suffer 1. Oh, no, we can move up and we can power core. So we'll do B-max to make adjacent suffer 1. Oh, but that goes down in pressure, and then power core isn't multi-target. So we'll just do a default move 2. Default move 2 as fast as we can, then power core lost to hit both of these guys nice and hard. Bone ball. We have a flesh shield. We can go slow, it's fine. Oh, so we shouldn't have lost a stack last turn because we had a flesh shield. So now I short rest so that I can go fast. Man, I'm not going to get the chest because I don't think that Pyro has a turn. Pyro doesn't have a turn because I have to play 2 cards and then I suffer 2 damage at the beginning of my turn and I die. And I can't rest. So Pyro's just exhausted. And I just have move 2s on both my characters, so it will take a year and a half to get to the treasure chest. Bone Ball will have killed everything before I can get there. Oh, City Guards attack with poison. So this guy attacks Bone Ball. Bone Ball loses a stack and gets poison wounded, which really sucks. Oh, do I have boots? Oh, I do have boots. Okay, I would go first then. And he would see the City Guard. So we need a +1 to kill because he has 6 health and 3 shield. We do not get the kill. But I do have Command the Wretched, so we'll attack him again. And that will kill. And then we set a flesh... Oh, no, we don't set a flesh shield. We move 2. Then the City Guard attacks Bone Shaper. Takes 5. And a poison. Hound will attack Bone Ball. And now we lose a stack. And then Drill will attack for... I guess we'll use the power core loss, right? We get 2 experience out of it. And then attack for 4 with wound. And that'll kill. And then we can move 2. 1, 2, 3 more turns. We can make that happen. How much pressure do we lose? We suffer 1 damage and we lose 1 pressure. No big deal. Do I have Horn of Command? No, I do not have Horn of Command, so I unsummon Bone Ball. Right? 9 health on this guy. 11 health on the tree. Well, it's only an attack for 7 out of Bone Ball. And we'll go late so the Bone Ball gets hit. And Drill will move 2. Okay. Bone Ball gets muddled. And then Drill will move 2. And then Bone Ball attack for 7, disadvantage. It does 7. And then Bone Shaper will just move 2 and unsummon Bone Ball. And then now we just need 2 more turns. So we'll long rest, but we can tank the skeleton, no problem. We barely have 2 turns, but we do have exactly 2 turns. And we can get there. Oh, I can't long rest here. Oh, I could have long rested. I'm very healthy. It doesn't matter. I'll just go fast and heal off the poison. And then next turn I short rest. And I kill him with a 0. So if my next hurt isn't a 0, then I lose. But I'm willing to risk that. Bone Shaper will heal and move here. Hound will attack for 3. It does 4. Drill will move 2. And then everyone's final turn. Yeah, I don't have any way to guarantee getting the kill. I just need to not... I just need to do 0 damage. Oh no, he goes fast and he muddles. Oh, so I should have long rested because I could have dodged the muddle. I mean, even if I... Okay, cool. Even muddled, we still pick up the kill. And then we can get this. And Drill will get the chest. Oh, the Oak Staff. Interesting. Interesting. I think it's two-handed is the problem. Should we come back later? We'll come back later. Let's go feed you. If my OBS will come up so that I can pause. All right. That's right. Okay, yeah, we just finished. And I took that, like, incredible risk on the last turn of not drawing... Of guessing that I wouldn't draw a minus. Oh, we weren't even close. The miss was literally the last card. That's funny. And then we've got 1-1. And then I guess there was the scenario effect -1. Yeah, was already drawn. Okay, cool. So it wasn't that much of a risk. We gain item 72. Which I would use this if it were single-handed. But double-handed is that's so expensive. Like, how could this possibly be double-handed? Like, there aren't even very many classes that use light. It's just like Banner Spear and Geminate and Coral. Those classes use light, and so, like, you're gonna use both your hand slots for this. I mean, it's just such a... I do not think that this would be OP if it were either consume any element, although I understand why it's light, but if it were just one-handed. Anyway. Pyro did well. I did not play Pyro well in this scenario. Boneball did pretty decent once it got in position. And poor Drill. Poor Drill was literally just the mop behind. Just picking up all the loot and not moving more than 2 for the whole scenario. I feel so bad for it because I'm like really excited to play Drill. The level I played yesterday was really fun. Maybe I will just... The level yesterday, Drill did much better. We'll go 1, 2. Oh, we got big money there. Oh, this stayed. So the event that I got yesterday, in the one that I didn't really show, we got to oh no, not the beaver one. There are 2 where Hurdle... What? Zoom in. There we go. There are 2 different ones where Hurdle, and we had this one yesterday. And we got to add a +1 to Axenut sticker, and it stayed, which I didn't actually think it would. So we can get 2 Axenut instead. Very nice. And then it was a, we went down, so this is only 10 gold. And then it was 15 gold over here, which doesn't matter, but 1 hide. And then 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. So Axenut, Flame Fruit, 3 wood, 5 wood, 15 gold, 3 hide. flame fruit, axe nut, 3 wood, 5 gold, or 3 hide, 5 wood, 15 gold. And I'm pretty certain that that was all correct. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I totally forgot about my pets. Oh, I could have used the ooze or the forest imp. Both of these would have been really potentially good. Place a 2-hex obstacle against the tree right here on the turn where I push them away. That would have been so good. So good. Or like an obstacle, a 3-hexed obstacle right here with me standing here to force them to like go around or something. Oh well. Live and learn. And 35.2. All around you, the zealots lie dead, their blood soaking into the ground of the glade, returning to the cycle of life. Peace and quiet returns. Birds chirrup and sing, and deer emerge from the forest to feed from the lush grass. Within this calm, you are able to sit in the splendor of the true oak, soaking in the sun and cool air, taking the time to contemplate and rest. But then your thoughts turn to who else will come in time to destroy the true oak. You set off back to Frosthaven and Lystiritus, where you are met with a warm embrace. The oak, is it safe? You nod, and the botanist lets out a long sigh. I'm glad it stands, and proud to say we have found it. But that will not be the last of the Radiant Order, if we spread the word of its existence. And I don't particularly want to get roughed up again. I think the true oak must remain a myth while these zealots remain. You nod again in agreement. Then it is settled. How about some tea? Gain of prosperity, and the quest is complete. And we're just saying that this was a sled mission so that Pyro will retire as well. I mean, it is a sled mission. Of course. Scenario 1. And we can delete map. We get 2 check marks here. Sorry, Drill. I knew when I was picking the battle goals that that was going to happen. That Drill wasn't going to get to do anything, but you know, it is what it is. Delete map. Okay, back to town. We get 184.3. $184. 3 inspiration. You stop by the crater to sample one of the new seasonal brews, and you happen to overhear some fur trappers gossiping nearby. They're sharing rabbit stew and exchanging outlandish stories. One of the stories involves a group of vigil soldiers who were discovered slain on the road to Gloomhaven. What was the cause? Demands one of the trappers, eager to warn himself with a long tale of bloodshed. The other trapper shrugs. That was the strangest thing. There were no other tracks, not from a raiding party or highway robbers, and their wounds, what about them? They seem to be self-inflicted, said the trapper. Your minds drift to the mind control device you left in the hand of the vermlings, and you take your brew and move discreetly to a further corner. Gain 3 inspiration. Whoops. Did it really say inspiration? 3 inspiration? That's a lot of inspiration. Wow. Nice. Okay. Cool. That's done. We get our event. Really? Wreck 2 even-numbered buildings from 30 to 50. Are you kidding me? I guess we'll wreck the craftsman and the enhancer, because I'm not wrecking the garden. Oh, it's not even 30 to 50, so that's the only thing I can do? That's dumb. I did fix my town guard deck, so it's... I grabbed it from another save. Hopefully, it will stay between saves, it will stay fixed. So tired. It feels like hours since the lurker raiders broke through the harbor gate, and you've been in the guard tower repelling them for hours before that. The fight has been brutal and relentless. Every time you cut down a lurker, it seems two more take its place. The screams of civilians and animals echo around you as yet another monster bears down on you. As you throw its lifeless carapace to the ground, you see a group of guards rallying in the courtyard, steeling themselves to fight their way through to barricade the broken gates. You've been in enough battles to know a final desperate charge when you see one. You're heading over to join them when you hear a series of cries from the nearby longhouse. A group of lurkers have just burst through the door, and the civilians hiding inside are about to become snacks. Option A, help the guards close the gate. Option B, save the civilians. A. I don't want any more buildings wrecked. Lose 1 prosperity and 1 morale. I didn't even know losing a prosperity was a thing. We lose 3 targets. But we went down in morale. So we lose 5 defense. Let's see. Attack for 35, target 4. You crash once again against the lurker raiders by the gate, throwing everything you have into one final desperate charge. The effort is enough, and the guards overwhelm the attackers. You help them barricade the gate, finally halting the flow of lurkers into Frosthaven. The longhouse, though, is now silent. Oops. Even-numbered buildings 30 to 100. Target 4, attack 35. Man, this sucks. Even-numbered buildings, though, it's just the workshop, the stables, and the barracks. So the fact that it's target 4 doesn't even help me. Workshop, I could not care less about. What do we lose 1 wood? Yeah, that's fine. Workshop, stables, I guess I don't want to lose, and the barracks I don't want to lose. So we'll soldier stables and barracks. So workshop, it gets destroyed. Stables will guard. What do we get for a soldier? 25. So 25 plus this is 40. So we survive with anything better than a 0 or better. And then same thing for the barracks. Okay. So we lose 2 soldiers, and we get 1 destroyed building. We gain 1 morale. That sucks. And then this got destroyed, so we lose any 2 resources. Oh, wow, we're out of resources. I got a ton of metal on drill in the last scenario. Although now that I look at it, it's not that much. All right, that's done. Event is done. We'll have to unwreck these 2 buildings, but it's fine because I didn't really need them. And I think you can... I don't think that counts as building phase. I think you can, like, still build a building and then repair any number of wrecked buildings. So we won't have to start disarmed, which is crazy that that's a thing, because we'll repair it now. We will have to lose 2 hide, but we'll lose 12 gold. So lose 12 gold, and then we get 2 of each for drill, except for hide, because we'll have to lose the 2 hide. And that's done. The garden will flip back over from last time. So we gained the 2 herbs, which there's no way to mark it here, but I put in a corpse cap and an arrow vine. So we will just put those here. And then that is it for daytime. Oh, we can train a soldier. 3 gold and 1 resource. Okay. And then now both of these characters will retire. To 644 on Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper does basically just print experience. So we're in downtime, right? Gotta be. Let's do the most exciting part first. Let's grab our level 2 on drill. I guess it's not that exciting because I just went through all the cards. But we'll look at it just briefly again. Release valve, all adjacent enemies suffer, and you go way down in pressure, which is pretty good. I mean, if you're surrounded and you can make a whole bunch of things suffer 3, and it's suffer damage, so it goes through shields on like flame demons and such. The bottom is also pretty interesting. Move 3, heal 3 when you're over pressure. Most of your heals you want to be low pressure. So this is a heal when you're over. But bronze plating, we just saw so many combos with this that seemed really, really good. Add +1 to all your melee attacks for the round. Well, hello BMAX. Hello Power Core. It's also 18, which is a very fast initiative for us. And it gives us pressure up. So like processing to go from regular to high, then bronze plating to go to over. And then, you know, we can play a move if we need to get in position for BMAX, or we can just play Steel Piston and get an attack for 3, and then BMAX, or attack for 4 because of the bronze plating, and then BMAX is attack for 7, attack for 5, attack for 5 if you hit 3 targets, which is just like what? So we're definitely taking bronze plating. I guess we'll just do another -1 for a pressure up or down, because that just seems good to have. A level 1 card to lose. It could be Memory Drive. I'm not sure. Let's see. We get a fast card. We might use this shield occasionally, but I feel like the bottom is just better. But it does get us up to high pressure, which I think most of the time high pressure is good enough. We don't need over. Definitely keeping processing and Ancient Drill and Power Core. Those cards are all really good. Memory Drive could go. I like Steel Piston. I like BMAX. Super Heat Transfer is a very good way to get to overpressure, so I probably don't lose that. Yeah, both parts of this are like your good ways of getting to overpressure. Rocket Boots, we're not losing our giant move, which means it's Steam Armor or Memory Drive, and Memory Drive is just definitely the least exciting of the cards. But it does help with playing processing. Like with Memory Drive, you can play processing every rest cycle and not lose any stamina. But I think, I mean, it just really sucks if you like spend a turn in the first rest cycle setting up processing, then in your next 3 turns, you have to spend one of the turns where your top is Memory Drive. And that's just not a very exciting top action to take. So we will do that, I do believe. And I'm really excited to try some combos with bronze plating. Sounds very, very fun. The last drill I played, I took Release Valve, and I was disappointed in it. Although I did get some damage out of it, I think that bronze plating is going to be much better. And I guess we are good to retire. So let's disenchant first. Rockroot, Arrowvine, Flame Fruit, Arrowvine, Snow Thistle, Corpse Cap. So we definitely want Snow Thistle. And then I think we'll do Rockroot and Flame Fruit because we have Arrowvine in the garden. So Rockroot, Flame Fruit, Snow Thistle. And Axenut, Flame Fruit. Or maybe Rockroot. Let's put the first 3 before I forget. It was Rockroot, Flame Fruit, Snow Thistle. And then we can do Flame Fruit with the Mana Potion. And then either Rockroot or Axenut, was it? We also have 2 Axenut here to get rid of. Rockroot or Axenut from Swiftness Potion. So Rockroot or Axenut will do Rockroot. And now we have one of every herb. We've got Corpse Cap and Arrowvine planted in the garden. Only 1 Snow Thistle is kind of rough, but that's okay. Lots of Flame Fruit, which generally is like the rarest of all of the herbs. So we will just toss all of these back in, and we don't have to worry about organizing them or anything, which is nice. Let's see. We hit level 9. We had 0 masteries. I might have gotten kill 15 in the previous level. I'm not sure. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 perks. What is Pyro called? What is the Pyro class called? Pyroclast. I was close when I said Pyroclass. Pyroclast. Also reached level 9. 503 experience. We never got to play with the level 9 card, but I think we got the gist. 2, 3, 1 mastery, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 perks. And it was 2, 3, so 6, 15, 7. 6, 15, 7. And that is everything that I need to take away from the characters and put into town. We are good to unlock their buildings. So 24, which is the garden, which we already have. So 42 instead, and then 90. So 42 and 90. And they are the temple and the town hall. We get 4 prosperity. These go to removed. We read the back. 70.2. $89.3 in 6 weeks. My power is waning, the Bone Shaper says distractedly. The plane I draw life force from, it seems to be running dry. You give the Bone Shaper a quizzical look and then sigh with exasperation. It has nothing to do with me. These things just happen. Worlds and planes grow, live, and die, just like you mortals. It just happens on a much larger time scale, so you don't notice it. I'm sure one day this plane will die as well. They stare into the sky for a moment, lost in thought. Regardless, I must leave for my time, to search out a new, vibrant plane to draw from. I should be back shortly. The Bone Shaper stands and begins to fade from sight, before snapping back into focus and turning to you. Shortly for me, anyway. You may be dead by the time I return. They shrug and disappear. 89.3 in 6 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 189.3? Or just 89.3? Just 89.3. I don't know where I got the 1 from. And Pyro. 51.3. You call out to the Pyro class as you run out the main gate, chasing after it. It was leaving without even saying goodbye. I have nothing left to prove to you, the Pyro class simply states. I have shown my absolute mastery over my chosen elements, consistently demonstrating that I am the strongest member of the group. I fear I may even be holding you back from your own potential by making our journeys too easy. That's literally what I have said about Pyro all the time. Because, like, it just makes Fist's best play every turn, pull and push. I have decided to return to the Copperdeck Mountains, to my people. Such will be the best for both of us. You can continue to improve without my interference. And I take my rightful place in... And I can take my rightful place in Savas society. You stand there dumbfounded, staring silently at the Pyroclast. So we are in agreement, it nods. Goodbye then. Try not to get yourself killed. Add 174.2 to the 5th week of next summer. 174.2. This one, I have no idea what it is. The Bone Shaper one, I know it unlocks a scenario. But Pyro, no clue. We are good to delete. I have taken everything I need. I read both the backs. Away they go. So we are just building phase, so we will repair these. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. So 6, 4, 1. That's upsetting that it cost all of my wood. I have some wood. Let's go ahead and build the temple. 4, 2, 2, 10. 4, 2, 2, 10. And oh wait. I don't want to do the temple. I want to do the town hall. I already did the temple. It's fine. Whoa, we can double build. Yeah, we can double build. So we'll lose 2 morale. What was it? 2, 1, and then 2 wood, 10. No, this is what I want. 2 wood and 10 more gold. Yeah, 3, 8, 4 is still a pretty good amount of resources to have. So now with the temple, each character can lose 5 gold to start the scenario with double bless. We read 192.5 and we need to gain 2 prosperity. And the town hall, we now have the challenge deck. So 2 prosperity and then 2 things to read. 192.5. And where are the challenges? Are they... Okay, they're right here. Cool. Even an outpost as industrious as Frosthaven needs a place of solitude. The Temple of the Great Oak has become a sanctuary for all. Its sacred gardens and walkways encompassing a young oak tree, which is said to distribute divine blessings, for the proper donations, of course. You meet with the temple's head keeper, a human who folds his hands in his sleeves and will occasionally break off conversation to stare contemplatively into space. After showing you the tree, he leaves you alone to rest before the boughs. The wind rustling the leaves moves your mind from the bustle of living to a meditative plane, where your thoughts and instincts pass by without consequence. Once you leave, you feel refreshed, ready to face new challenges Frosthaven may present to you. Woe 73, Sir 43. Woe 73. It's behind the player interface. And Sir Summer Road 43? Let's double check that this. Oh yeah, it says Temple of the Great Oak. That's right. Okay. And then we need, I think it was just the next page, right? 189. So 2 pages. 3 pages. Town Hall. Bureaucrats. Nothing but forms and stamps and a waste of time. An old man trudges out of the new town hall into the snow, leaving the wooden door wide open. You step inside to get a look around. The interior is nicely appointed with the trappings of rural government. Broad antlers are mounted high up on the walls, and a tall countertop divides the room between visitor waiting area and employees. Behind the counter stands an Enox with a monocle and a chain, reviewing paperwork. Close the door. Got enough cold outside, don't need it in here, he says without looking up. Eventually he sighs. All right. Got business or just ogling? I'm Glint, the record keeper for Frosthaven. You must be the janitors? You let him know you're mercenaries, interested in work. Slim pickings in the north, huh? You're not sure if he's referring to the work or your group. He sorts through some paperwork on the countertop. Here we go. Captain Olmsted told me to find someone to test out a few things next time they're outside the walls. If you want that, you're welcome to try until something better comes in. Add So 59, So 62, and Sir 38 59, 62, 38. 59, 62, 38. $38. 59.62. And shuffle. That probably did it. It made it sound like it did. And we are done. We have built all of our buildings. The characters are retired. And now I finally get to discuss what I'm going to be doing. So I will end this and probably just start it right back while the baby's still asleep.